Now, let's kick things off with NCB. The best cashback credit card from NCB can be none other than the NCB Visa Platinum credit card. Not only is it the best offering from the bank, but based on my research, it's actually one of the best cashback credit cards in the entire country. With it, you get 3% back on gas, groceries, and utility purchases, plus you get an unlimited 1.25% back on everything else. One good thing that can be said about this card is that it's a platinum card, so you get a lot of the Visa Platinum benefits with it. However, it's a higher tier card, so it's out of reach for many Jamaicans. In order to qualify for it, you need to be earning a minimum of 208,000 Jamaican dollars. And another thing that I should also note is the card's annual fee of 8,300 Jamaican dollars. Now, this means that in order to justify having it, you would now have to earn more than the annual fee in cashback rewards. So let's now see if having the NCB Visa Platinum credit card is worth the annual fee by doing this simple maths. Let's say someone with this card is getting a monthly salary of $208,000 after tax. They're just going to be using half of that amount, which is $104,000, to cover their expenses every month. So if we should divide that by 4 for the 4 categories that this card cashback covers, then that person would be spending $26,000 each month on gas, groceries, utilities, and everything else. Now, when you times that amount by the 3% cashback rate, that person would be earning $780 in cashback each month. Now, there are 3 categories that they would be getting that amount for, and that's for gas, groceries, and utilities. So what we're going to do, we're going to times that 780 by 36, because they would be basically earning that amount in cashback every month for the entire year, and that's 3 categories. So 3 times 12 is 36. So by the end of the year, that person would be earning $28,080 in cashback alone. And we're not done yet. Let's now work out the cashback for the everything else category. So what we're going to do, we're going to times that 26,000 that they would be spending on everything else each month by that 1.25% cashback rate, and that result would be $325. So each month that person would be getting $325 back in cashback. By the end of the 12 months, they would be earning $3,900 for the everything else category, and for the entire year, the total amount of cashback that they would be earning is $31,980, and that's if they should spend that $26,000 in all 4 categories for the year. Now, after they deduct that card fee, which is an annual card fee of $8,300, they would be left back with $23,680 in cashback rewards. So I hope you now see why I said that this is one of the best cashback credit cards in the entire country. Now for Sagicor Bank. The best one I could find is the PriceSmart cashback card. It has a really generous cashback rate at around 4%. However, this only applies to things purchased at, you guessed it, PriceSmart. For non-PriceSmart purchases, which is really everything else, the rate is 1%, which honestly isn't so bad. Now, is a Sagicor PriceSmart credit card worth it? To calculate this, we have to consider 2 things. The card annual fee, which is 3,500 Jamaican dollars, and the PriceSmart membership fee. PriceSmart has a 3-tier membership fee, but for this video what I'll be doing, I'll be using the cheapest tier, and that one has an annual membership fee of $7,236.39. Now the reason why I have to include both of this into the calculation is that you have to have a PriceSmart membership first before you can actually qualify for the card. So let's run the numbers. If you're spending $60,000 monthly at PriceSmart, over the year, that's $720,000. So at that 4% cashback rate, you'll be earning $28,800 in cashback just from shopping at PriceSmart. For the additional, let's say, $10,000 monthly that you would be spending elsewhere, that's $120,000 annually, and at the 1% cashback rate, that gives you another $1,200 in reward. So the total amount of cashback that you'll be getting for the year would be $30,000. Now, once you go ahead and you deduct the 2 fees I advised you of earlier, which is the annual card fee and the PriceSmart membership fee, you're actually still walking away with $19,263.61 in net rewards per year. That's about $1,600 extra in your pocket each month. So is it worth it? If you're already shopping at PriceSmart regularly and spending around $60,000 monthly there, then absolutely yes. The rewards easily cover both the membership and credit card fees, plus put extra cash in your pocket. Next, we have Scotiabank. So, Scotia has a few cashback credit cards, but the best one is no other than the Scotiabank Gold Mastercard. It offers 4% back on gas and groceries, 2% at pharmacies, and 1% on everything else. I believe this is the only credit card that gives a 4% cashback rate for groceries and gas in Jamaica. Sure, we have the Price Smart card, but that only gives 4% back on Price Smart purchases, which makes the Scotiabank Gold Mastercard offering more impressive. And just like with the NCB Visa Platinum credit card, I also rank this card as one of the best cashback credit cards in the entire country. 4% on gas and groceries, like you're already going to buy the groceries and gas, so why not earn something back from it? Now, let's calculate and see if the Scotiabank Gold Mastercard is worth its annual fee of $7,403.44. Let's say the user of this card earns around 208,000 Jamaican dollars. Now, remember this card offers 4% cashback on groceries and gas, 2% at pharmacies, and 1% on everything else. So we're now going to be extremely conservative and say that this person saves 50% of their income, which leaves around 104,000 for spending. Now, from this 104,000 each month, they're going to be spending 45% of it on groceries, so that's $46,800. 15% on gas, so that's $15,600. 1% at pharmacy, so that's $1,040, and the remaining 39% on everything else, which would be $40,560. So now we're going to calculate the cashback to see if the card is actually worth it. For groceries, what we would do, we would time that 46,800 by the 4% cashback rate. So they would be earning back $1,872 each month on groceries. So for 12 months, they would earn a total of $22,464 in cashback rewards. And we will do the same for their spending on gas. We're going to times that 15,600 by that 4% cashback rate. So at the end of the month, they're going to be earning $624. After 12 months, that would be a total of $7,488 in cashback. For pharmacies, we're going to follow the same formula, and we're going to times that $1,040 by that 2% cashback rate. So they would be earning $20.80 each month, and by the end of the 12 months, they would earn a total of $249.60. Lastly, for everything else, we're going to times that 40,560 by that 1% cashback rate. So at the end of each month, they would be earning $405.60. And by 12 months, at the end of the 12 months, they would earn a total of $4,867.20 in cashback rewards. And that's for the everything else category. So after 12 months, that credit card user would receive a total cashback rewards of $35,068.80. So after you subtract that annual fee of $7,403.44, the total amount that they would be left back with would be $27,665.36 in cashback rewards. So they would end up earning money by using the card, which means that the card is worth it since the cashback is more than able to cover the annual fee. Now, let's move on to CIBC. So here's the thing, guys. CIBC doesn't really offer any traditional cashback credit card where you spend a certain amount in certain categories and you get a percentage back. Instead, most of their cards offer points. However, I still had to include this one, which is the CIBC Silver Credit Card. And yes, I know. I say this in every video, but I'm going to say it again. This card is truly one of my favorite credit cards, and I absolutely love the fact that it has no annual fee. Anyways, guys, that's it really. These are my top cashback credit cards from each bank in Jamaica. If there's a bank that you didn't see, it just means that they don't offer any form of cashback credit card that I could make mention of in this video due to the lack of information that's on their website. But if you think that I missed a card that should have made it on this list, you can let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good one.